Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to install backup lights, reverse lights in my 1500 Ram. We will post those lights online where I purchased them, which is Amazon, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Let's get to it. First of all, this is the product that I bought in Amazon. This is the hinges that I'm going to attach to the bumper. And these are the lights. They look pretty cool. They're not huge, so they're not going to be that noticeable. And this is the harness that I built for the lights. The lights does not come with a harness, so you're gonna have to build this harness. All right, so let's get to the truck and show you what I did to it. These lights, the reason why I purchased these lights is because they're not too big, and I don't want to be noticeable, or at least that noticeable. And I purchased these brackets that are going to be attached to this bumper. There's many other things in the market that you can buy, and there's brackets that you can put in the hinge right here, and they're like big. And if you're back into something or there's something too high, you can break them. So I decided to use these, and of course you have to modify them. One of them was making a harness to attach the lights, but this is basically how it's gonna look. See, I mean, almost. You can, unless you pay attention, you will not notice that these lights are here. And they're not hanging out lower than the hitch, which that could be a problem. It's going to be somewhere in here. And then this thing right here is going to attach to the back of the bumper. And then I attach this to the light right here. So it's going to be somewhere like this. All right, let's get to it. All right, I went ahead and attached the brackets to the lights, and this is basically how it's going to look. I'm surprised they don't sell this as a kit. I'm telling you, if they do this as a kit, they can sell a ton of them with the harness, obviously, that I built. They sell them separately. They don't sell them together, and the reason why I chose this bracket, and this only works to trucks that have bumpers, very thin bumpers that you can slide it in and then tighten it up. It's not gonna fit in every truck, but in most trucks it will. So this is how it looks. Now, oh, well, I need to buy another one now. No, they're good. This is how it looks. I'll go ahead and now put them in the bumpers, make sure that they're positioned on the right length, and I'll start attaching them. All right, let's get to the bumper. I decided to reinstall the bracket, and what I did, because I was afraid that this would move with a vibration, I'm going to use a thread lock on the bolts here, and the bolt here, the bracket that holds the light, because otherwise this would move, and I don't want this to move at all, especially while you're driving and this falling. The other thing I did with this bracket as well, I took this metal plate from here that pushes it down with these two bolts and tightens it tightens it on the bumper. The surface makes it slippery, so it makes the light to move. It allows the light to move. So I decided to take this out, and I'm going to use these two bolts to go ahead and tighten further into the bumper so it doesn't move. All right, so I took this piece out. In some trucks or cars, you might want to leave it. In mine, I decided to take it out. I decided to take it out now because if you do this while installing in the truck, you don't have space to place the Allen wrench between the bumper and the frame and tighten it. So I decided to take the plate out, and I'm gonna tighten the screws with these two right here. That's how I'm gonna tighten it against the bumper. Okay. This is how you're gonna use this edge of the bumper, and you're gonna slide the bracket in like this, right? And you're gonna use these two bolts here to tighten it against the bumper. So let me tighten it just a little bit first. So let's see. That seems very tight. I mean, that seems tight enough. I'm not gonna tighten anymore. So I did the right one, the left one, and now I need to make sure it's symmetrical. I mean, at least have the same length from one side to the other. So where's the measuring tape? Let me measure it and let's figure it out. Let's eyeball it. 6 inches. All right. Whoa. This one is further out. Does it look that far out from this one?
A 1/4 inch at least.
Well, this is 6, and this is
5 3/4.
Oh yeah, it's a 1/4. What? Damn, you're right. A 1/4 inch. You were right. You're good, man. Let's see now. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. 5 1/2 versus
5 3/4.
Yeah, 5 1/2. All right, so that looks good there. Let me tighten this up. All right, you can see it. You can hear it getting into the metal. All right, so this is not going anywhere. This is nice and tight. Now, here's the wires for the lights. Here is the harness that I built prior to putting the lights right here. And the harness for the lights itself, where's the harness? Is it at the table?
Yes, it is.
There you go. All right. I'm gonna have to zip tie a lot of stuff here because I don't want these wires to be hang. Let me go ahead and finish the connections and then we'll show you how it works. All right, I went ahead and installed the lights. Here you have them. They're nice and solid. I mean, this is definitely not gonna move. I'm gonna have to adjust them at nighttime to make sure that or they're not facing up, but I think they're good for now. They're all wired in and also wired to the switch panel inside the engine, which I'm gonna show you where I connected them. And then test them and show you how they look at daytime, and then we'll show you at nighttime how they look at nighttime, okay? So let's get to the switch panel and let you know where I connected them. All right, folks. So this is the switch panel. If you see one of our videos, I'll show you. I mean, you'll see how I installed the switch panel. So I connected it to the number 8 switch. Here it is for the backup lights. Now I'm gonna turn them on. The switch panel now is on, and I'm gonna show you how they look during the day, but obviously they're not for the day, they're for the night, but we'll show you at nighttime as well, okay? All right, so let's turn this on. Check the switch panel. Look at that, 8 lights. I'm gonna be putting 8 lights in this truck. So here is the backup light, and the backup light is on. Let's check it out. Ta-da! Lights. I have backup lights. So obviously this is daytime, so they don't look that bright, but we're gonna show you at nighttime how bright they are. Check it out. Looks perfect, doesn't it? Let me turn it on and off so you can see it. Off, on, off, on, and there you have it. All right, folks, thank you for watching. This concludes the backup lights. Hopefully you like it. I think they look great. Thank you for watching once more. Please join and like it. Till next video.
1, 2, 3, let's go. Sexy. Let's go.
If somebody passes by here. That's funny.
We're rolling.
I mean, I shouldn't be filming you.
Well, look, he's laughing at me holding the damn thing.
No, hold on. Let me show this. Watch this. Look at that.
You got to do what you got to do, man.
All right.